Hey guys, my name is Michael. I am the creator of the top-down RPG course that you can find on this channel, and I'm also the creator of another course that is a 3D runner for both Android and also iOS. Those two courses, they are currently on Udemy, but I do not reap any benefits, and I don't have the right to redistribute them until today. Now today I have the right to do that, so I'll be posting it on my channel. So those two courses are now free, and they're gonna be right here. Now the course that is attached to this very specific video, that's the runner course. Consider it to be a step up from the top-down RPG course for the sole purpose that we're attacking a whole new platform. So we're going for Android and iOS, and this does create some more complexity, but we're gonna ramp through it slowly as we usually do with courses. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Now, of course, I am putting this out there on YouTube for free. I'd appreciate if you gave me a like, maybe a subscription, a comment would be nice. But mostly, if you just watch the video, I'd really appreciate that. You can give me your feedback directly in the comment section down below. So that being said, oh wait, no, that's not. There's one more thing. I am working on another course, and this one is going to be going immediately on YouTube. There is no third party involved this time. There is no evil person grabbing all my rights. There ain't any of that. So there's a new course coming on this channel, and I'd like you to subscribe because it's going to be a course about development, lifestyle, and career. So if you're interested in these three things, the other course is going to be covering a good basis of all of that. So without further ado now, let's get into it. Cheers.
Hey guys, this is Subway Skater. It's a revamp of a game that we've already made in the past. However, this time we're doing it with a bunch of new features that were made for Unity 2019 and also Unity 2020. Something that I believe was really a good stepping stone for me in terms of my development career is getting this one product out. Before that, I had a bunch of prototypes, but I really had nothing on the market. I had nothing to show for. I had nothing portfolio ready. So the goal for this course is gonna be to shortcut that person I was back in the day and have a product as soon as possible. So if you're fresh out of school, I think this is perfect for you. If you're just getting into mobile development and you want to have something to show, maybe for a mobile company that's hiring, this is a very good step. So you will go through all the development cycle of making a mobile game, from the very beginning to the monetization to pushing over to Google Play Store and also the Apple Store. So both of them are going to be included towards the end of this course. This course has a total of 12 hours of required content. And what I mean by required content is that we have one straight flow that goes from the beginning to the end, and that's all the required. But then also on top of that, there will be optional videos that are just for knowledge purpose, just to enrich you in a certain space that I'm very familiar with and I want to share, basically. So I do suggest that you take this course maybe under 2 weeks. So maybe once a day for 2 weeks, I think is a good pace. And by the end of that, you will have a good product. Also, if you're interested to know how fast you're going to evolve in this, there is another video, another free video you can look at, which is the section breakdown. I think it's called the section introduction. You can go through it and you'll see that at every single section that you're going to go through, the product of the game that you'll be having. That's it. So I hope you guys consider buying this, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. It is now time to introduce all the sections from this course and also what you should be expecting once you're done with them. The first one being the introduction, so this one. In this one, you ain't gonna have much done. Actually, you're just gonna have an empty project, and that's okay because we're going over most of the introduction stuff, right? So nothing there, just a blank project, blank empty project. In the second section, visual and artist tool. By the end of that, you're gonna have a 3D scene with 3D assets, with colors, with models, and also a shader that will allow you to bend the world. In the third section, we move over to building to your phone. So you can have something tangible, something that you can play with when you're not at a computer, that you can try it out. You're gonna have a build on your phone and you're gonna learn how to create one. So throughout the course, if you'd like to test it on your device, that will be possible from the third section. Now over to the fourth section, that's the world generation section. In this one, we will go over creating chunks of gameplay that are gonna be placed one after the other, and that will also be pulled, so they'll be optimal. Section number 5 is going to be about the new input system. That's where we're going to import a new package from Unity that is not in the base installation of Unity. We'll import it, and then we'll learn how to parse taps and also swipes on your phone. Section number 6 is where we really dive into the code and we implement a state machine pattern. That's where you'll start seeing the player move around, and also the player, by the end of that section, he will also have animation hooked to his different states of moving. Number 7 is about the game flow, so you'll be able to go from one state to another. In this example, menu over to game, over to def, back to menu, back to game, and so on. So you're going to be able to have a flow, a constant flow that you can go from one state to another. Yeah. Number 8 is the game menu. So you will start implementing UI for those different states. So for the menu, for the game, and also for dying, there's going to be a UI appearing every time. So you'll be able to transition from one state to another using buttons, and also you have additional information that comes from this menu. Number 9 is about data and how we save this data. So in this one, we'll be keeping track of the score, how many fishes the person has, and also these will be saved over to our device on a serialized state. So it's going to be very important that we go through this one. So every time that we play our game, every time we boot a new game session, we take the progress we've had from the previous game session and apply it directly on this one. So we can just keep on going. Number 10 is actually my favorite. That's where we implement the shop. And the reason it's my favorite is because we go through everything that we've been through before that. It's one big rewind, it's one big revision of what we've done in the past, and we re-implement it in a new module on top of our game. So by that time, we'll have a menu, we'll have the game, we'll have dying state, we'll have reviving as well. But then on top of that, once we have these 4, we'll just say, hey, let's add a new module to our game, let's add a new part to our game, and that part will be the shop. So we'll go through all the other steps that we've done before, but very fast and in such a way that it's just like big revision. Once we're done with that, we're going to move on to number 11, which is monetization. In this one, we'll implement the new package from Unity, once again, the new package for advertisement, so we can start making some money off people that play our game. And finally, number 12 is the polishing round. So our game by that time is going to have content. Maybe it's not going to look too good. It's going to have gameplay chunks. Maybe they're not going to be so fun, but by the 12th section, we're going to go over, change the lighting, change the font, change everything to make our game store ready. And after that, we can be looking at section number 13, in which we will be publishing. However, section 13, 14, and 15, which is publishing to Google Play, Google Services, and then the Apple Store, they're not going to be available as the moment I release the course, but maybe by the time you're watching this, they're available. Just do note that the next 3 sections are going to be about putting that on the store. Google Services is about creating achievements and also leaderboard, and Apple Store is about putting that on iOS. So that pretty much wraps it up. If you're still interested, please follow me along to the next video. Cheers. So we're finally ready to get started. Before we do, actually, I'd like to share you the source code for the project in case something goes wrong and you don't feel like asking a question. Sometimes it happens, we're quite antisocial person from time to time. You'll have access to the source code. You can go look directly, do a difference in between the 2 scripts. Maybe it's just a syntax error. Maybe it's just a small thing that you overlook. The source code will be out there. It's in the resource section of this video right here. So if you'd like to go see that, so it's for you guys, it's on GitLab. If you'd like to go grab the code, it's in the description down below. One final note, for real this time, one final note before we get started with the course is that we've been running an online community for quite a while now, and this could act as an additional resource group. So if you'd like to get in touch with people, if you'd like to get in touch with other game dev, other cool people that are around, ask questions sometimes, showcase some of your work, listen to some video, listen to some music with other people. We have an online community that is really close to my heart and that has been alive for quite a while now. So if you'd like to join that, I do encourage you to do so. There's a link in the description down below. And I do encourage, however, if you wish to join that, that you read the rules, because it's an online community, so we have our own little set of rules there. Just don't be rude to other people. Common sense apply. That being said, now we're really ready to get started. The next video is going to be me on my computer talking to the screen. So I'll see you.